Ladies and gentlemen, your hero is back. With more of that stellar content I know you love. Okay, so. Throughout the day, I just got us back to where we needed to be. So that way we could just dive right into this. Because I have to go through all the Shadow Lord's castle in order to do Ending Dean. I gotta say, it took me a little bit, but it ended up not being.
And yet I find it strange.
Okay, it was kind of time consuming, because I had to like jump back and forth between other shit, but thanks to that, I was able to set everything up for now. Everything that's happening now is happening now. And because we already know what scenes we're gonna get, I don't have to sit here for it. Aside from, like, a couple mandatory fights. You know, it's so strange, because this fight is, like, so hype the first time. Like, I think it's fucking badass, but you do it so many times that it starts to lose its weight.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
After this, I am never fucking playing this game again. That's it. That's the end. We're done. There's only so many times I can sit through the big reveal.
Hey, this is even if you...
Ouch.
Alright, time to die.
Devil up. What's happening?
Sorry, this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
Kill them, you glorious bastards! Kill them all!
I want to say, they teleport when they take too much damage, so the fact that I'm getting them all to teleport as fast as we are is, casual.
Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
There.
They copied my powers.
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice! Are you alright?
Devil, Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the shades?
There we go, we got him. I just want it to be known, after all these playthroughs, we have managed to make it all the way to level 45. We are so unnecessarily fucking powerful. Every boss fight is basically us just beating a sandbag.
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets.
For more Vice eats ass.
But now the latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
Our time is now.
I think I hear a waltz.
We're gonna want magic here because they're all armored. We got so many of those words,
It
too.
certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of
Showtime.
dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
They don't live long enough, so they just die.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
I'll say, as long as I can get the knockdown, I can just finish him off. All these materials and no use for any of them. Just like God intended. Truly. I'm killing him with the spear so I get enough MP back for this next section. I want to kill as much of those flyers as I possibly can.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good...
What?
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan.
I love how matter-of-fact he is about it.
Protect Kaine for us!
Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
All these piercings, too bad it's not what I...
Do I look like a
I did
goddamn
every
locksmith to
fucking
you?
side quest in the game, and somehow that is still not enough to, like, find certain items.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Every side quest in the game somehow does not result in me getting the materials I need.
These things are freaking me out! Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine!
There we go.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
It seems to lose some control when it charges.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Your heart is...
I was gonna say, I'm going just full offense here.
It ain't hatred.
I have to go really, really hard if I want to get Pat through the damage resistance they have during cutscenes. Like this next part, I could do... There is nothing I could do to speed up this next part.
Can we even hurt this thing?
Oh, oh no!
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go.
Okay, let's move.
This way! Move!
One last knockdown ought to do it.
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry! Damn it, I can't get it open!
Attack incoming!
You fucking nailed both of me, Lankine.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
Oh, you pissed her off now! Maybe you shouldn't have killed her friends. Look at her, so full of scorn and hate. She's just like you, Sunshine.
Like you're any different. Hate is just another crutch for you.
Hey now,
You're in pain, you're lonely, no one likes you. So you try to hide it under violence and hate.
I'm not like that at all.
It's okay.
It is.
Look, I'm the same way. But just realizing that isn't going to help. It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, you and me. That's why we...
How much do I have to beat this guy's ass before the game just lets me do it? I'm already at like 100+ hits. He is very dead.
What are you doing here?
サルリとしたもうカイザムとキロだろ
You are correct.
いやアラントテ三世隊
フルワリとてトラス。感化神経で。
But
アラヘルアト
ロンダ来てキリゴイタリ。
アフィアトサチチサタとトレルタカイザムチと
That's it! Get out!
えタッカール奇跡をあ
My friend.
I do not think I could have possibly beat down that critter any harder. That was just violence incarnate. Wouldn't have it any other way, though. Now time for the fastest threesome of the century.
Devil.
Oh, we've been.
What?
It began.
What are
You
Crooklets?
are.
Ow.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No. I'm nothing like you.
Well, we got her.
Please. Don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of
And yes, I am just throwing myself at her.
difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting! It's the only way!
Yeah, she's dead. This one did, boy, I'll tell you what. All this effort just for a different ending scene. Can you imagine? Time to go do what we do best. Oh, and I got a Chivo. I didn't realize how much time I spent just trying to listen to dialogue. Poor bastards. Never stood a chance. Good thing is, that boss fight got us to level 46. Not that we have anything that we need to be this powerful for. I'd say even hard, like I imagine hard difficulty can't be that much of a buff to the enemy aside from like maybe doubling their HP, and even then, that still wouldn't take us very long.
Here. Strike hard. Hup. Hold nothing back.
Ah, damn it! I almost got him.
How could a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Be careful!
I know!
Hey, sunshine. I ain't certain about this, but I think your heart is evolving. The hate is gone. The sadness is gone. It's just a button. It's a white light now. What the hell's going on here?
An ass whooping, that's what. And there ain't no way out this time.
Cut! Watch over Yona for me.
Okay, I can't speed this next part up at all, really. His damage resist is so fucking high right now.
You understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this! Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Thumbs up. Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
I do think hearing Vice die is always depressing. Because even though he's failing, he's still trying to encourage you to finish it.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice,
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Nice. I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shadow Lord.
He's sitting there like getting ready for death, and Dingus is trying to hype himself up during this man's final hour. Poor bastard. It's decide time. Time for us to decide.
I'm gonna swallow you up, sunshine.
Now I can finally see this.
Well, hell, sunshine. It's not like I can stop it. When gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds. Both of our memories will be completely overwritten.
Kaine! Damn it! I have to do something. I won't! We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine. I'm who I am today because of you. I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to abandon someone I love. I'm going to save you. I swear it!
Well,
Who said
it... I said... Listen!
I also can't use more than one item at a time now.
In Kaine's life, all right?
The magic capsule, it does
But
nothing.
You're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
I'll do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab her in the heart.
No, I can't.
Fine. Don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die a terrible death.
Damn it.
Just fucking die, goddamn. The bitch! God, she really wants a piece of me. And now we get to decide. Now we get to see the land of the gods.
You'll disappear from this world. Your sister, your friends. Everyone in your life will forget you. You and any sign that you ever existed will be erased. But in exchange, Kaine will return to her mortal life.
Even if you elected against it this time, you could always return to this selection by clearing the game, man. Are you still sure? God, they really ask you no balls. Yeah, we're done here. You can only choose. Are you really sure about this? Are you really Oh, goddamn. No, not my fish! God, they really were dead-ass serious.
Are you all right?
Yona?
It was you. The one who helped me, I mean. Wasn't it? Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong?
Huh?
I mean, you defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you don't look happy.
I don't?
This is a lunar tear. How pretty. Are you crying?
Yeah. I guess I am. It's like I just found something special. Something very special.
I always like this sort of setup for this sort of thing. I imagine back in the day this must have been, like, mind-blowing for the amount of effort you had to put in, because it didn't have any of the shortcuts the remake did, but giving literally everything. Like, some people make sacrifice and they, like, get lauded as a hero, but not only does he make the sacrifice, one of the conditions is everyone forgets him. No one remembers that you even did this. That's rough, buddy. But that's how much it took to get Kaine to cry even once. But the good thing is, this leaves Kaine alive, and Emil's also alive. I mean, he's the disembodied head in the fucking desert, but he is alive. I think there's some animes that did similar things. Yeah, well, I know there's... What was it? No, there's The Town Without Me. That was a really good one. I'm not going to talk about spoilers for it, but... This is going on the VOD channel. And I don't want to sit here and talk about a bunch of shit where everyone's like, I haven't seen it yet! But, nah, it's always... I was just gonna watch... God damn it. Why do you mention animes? You don't even know the... I mean, like... Ignore that I said that. There's still a lot to see. It's only the first episode. Anyway. Case in point. Fucking... God, he really does get the short end of this. Like, he goes through all that effort to rescue his sister. And then at the end, he's like, well, you know, I saved her. Time to spend the rest of my life with her. And then it's like, by the way, Kaine's about to die, and if you don't do something about it, she'll be dead forever. It's easy, bro. Just give up your history and any record that you've even lived. Everyone will forget about you. It doesn't matter at all. Good job, my guy. Fuck you. I loved it. But the good thing is this does leave a future in place for people who hadn't had one before. Because remember, Kaine's life basically consisted of misery. I haven't even read the third-party materials. I'm actually kind of excited because now I can. Because I'm going to be going through all of the shit for Nier Replicant, and there is a lot of stuff that explains more here. I don't even have, like, a consistent record of the text for White Chlorination. I still don't know what the fuck that is, but I was able to pick up on a few stuff with red eye disease coming over. But it said they eliminated it, but some other shit happened. So I'm hoping I could piece together stuff via that, and then I'll talk about it on stream. I'll figure it out. Ray Chase does an absolutely phenomenal job here. He did a good job as Noctis, too. It wasn't... Ray Chase's performance was not a negative against Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 was a negative against Final Fantasy 15. Like, the game is fine to play now, but on release, who boy did it have problems. Especially for a series lauded for its narrative structure. Which is why I'm looking forward to playing the OG Final Fantasies, because, you know, I've heard some wild shit. Because they could the game wasn't graphically impressive, they could only make the writing impressive. God, the absence of music here was a good call. I never played 15. If you're interested, it's fine to play through now with all the collective DLC because it finally fills holes in the plot. The issue is, like, there's a whole movie leading up to it. And then, you know, like, other books surrounding it. The movie's actually good. Like, not from a narrative perspective, but, like, as a visual treat... Kingsglaive the movie was fucking awesome. They just, like, the shot direction and the action scenes were just so fucking cool that I will occasionally hop on YouTube and rewatch them. They're that good. I don't do that for many movies. Somebody posted the entirety of it on Pornhub. It was Twink Gets Destroyed. And it's the entire Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive movie. Something very special. Thanks for playing. Aw, come on. Don't do that to me. Yeah, we're here. What happens if I choose Dingus again? Is that allowed? Nah, Dingus is dead. We'll go with Chad. The snow won't stop falling, so Chad said he'd stay here with me. He'll probably leave again when it does, so I kind of hope it snows forever. Here we are, back to where it all began. I heard ending E was relatively short, So I don't really know what to do here. Remember, we had to play through the game 4 fucking times. I have no idea what ending E consists of. All I know is that I have to start the game again. Summer of 2053. We love snow. So this is the original Dingus and Yona. This isn't the replicant or the Gestalt. This is the actual dude. Also, there's Noir.
Goddamn book.
It's not even Vice. Go to get more. Ass whooping time.
Get away, you freaks! I'll kill you all!
So I like how small he is, because they even make the camera closer to emphasize just how weak he is currently. We've already seen this. I don't know when the changes are going to happen, but I'll keep my eye out for them. I do. The only thing I know about ending E is it's not long, and I might actually be able to do it in one sitting.
I won't let you lay a finger on Yona!
Oh, so he has no choice but to use Grimoire Noir. I'm assuming there are conditions.
I need more power. I need to protect Yona.
And now, we have the Dark Hand.
Won't let anyone hurt Yona. So this is the power of the Black Book.
It's that easy. And because of how we know the Black Book works, I could just as easily butcher these lads. Also, this is me just mashing the shoot button. The game is incredibly easy. We've talked about this. It's funny, Nier Automata was actually way fucking harder than this, now that I think about it. But we've done it! We've saved the city! But not yet. We'll clear out some of these little shitbirds. Just casually level 30. Is that just that easy? Wow, look at her go. 1412 years later.
All right, I'm heading out.
Can I come?
Better not, but I'll see you.
Aw,
I'll be good while you're.
that's cute.
I should go to the.
Chad's village. I don't know how much of this I have to do before I start encountering different events. I did see some different writing, something about snow. Modern day Yona wants snow, little does she know. Everyone's dying and freezing their ass off.
Good morning.
I don't know.
Oh, I got a request.
Got it.
Say, trust me. Oh, would you mind purchasing? Here's.
Hope
What?
you.
It's a.
Thanks.
What?
Just we.
Besides.
Oh.
Don't.
I just.
Look, you. I know.
The thing Yona really wants is to... Yeah, there were a couple of dreams where it got were a couple entries.
People say the world is dying. Populations.
I didn't think that was interesting. I also like how much brighter the colors are when you play as Kid Dingus. She does mention, though, better start working on a new secret recipe. Because that one dream, she's like, we're holding hands and singing. But to be fair, with how reliant she is on the dude, like, you could hardly blame her. I also now understand why the sword is so, like, comedically big for Kid Dingus.
I better get... Damn. What are Shades doing so close to town?
Oh, we did that. I'm surprised it doesn't just whip you into the, whatever ending E is. I really hope I don't have to play through the whole game a fucking 5th time. If I do, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Maybe I'm supposed to name my character Dingus or something. Because remember, it makes you type in the name in order to even blast through shit.
Make sure. Come back.
This is the fastest way to travel, I swear. Only downside is it locks you into it, so you can't open doors as quick. That's how I walk around at work. Like, who's that guy just swinging around a pipe and rolling? Ah, don't worry, that's just Bison doing his job. You know, like, check out a cake. Oh yeah, you must have got that storm that's been rolling through the U.S. because we got it like 2 days ago. No, wait, no, it was yesterday morning, I think. No one appreciates how fast I can work.
Sure. Okay, and...
I made... God, if I have to play through the whole fucking game again. We blew over a whole bunch of branches. Yeah, we didn't get too much damage. I lost power like once. Even before I started my work day, but it ended up being fine.
Wait, yep.
Good talk. Oh yeah, today I actually managed... I might have a solution to the 2-computer problem by tapping deep within myself. I could sum up the energy to remote into one of my other computers and get them all so that way I could use them while both closed. Right now I have 2 monitors and then like an open laptop. It is extremely fucked. I do not like it at all. I missed my spear. If after an hour of doing this, we haven't reached the end of whatever's happening, then I will attempt to make a new game with the name Dingus. I want to see if it'll stop me. God, I love how fucking violent he is.
Okay, that's...
We don't want to get much more stuff, but we didn't get as much stuff. That's when you hit people with... Oh, wait, no, you'd still have a receipt. Shit. Is it safe to... If odds are, if shit's being thrown out, it's probably expired. I don't think a year's worth of melted ice cream and rotten meat count as a year's worth of food. That goes firmly in the don't do that category. Yeah, in that case, you could always kind of go dumpster diving. And I say, isn't that why they made some restaurants at grocery stores, like, ruin the food or some shit beforehand? This is still technically store property. You know what they say, one man's trash. Is it there, if it's in the dumpster, does it still count as store property at that point? Like, if I went to a store, like, I remember people used to go dumpster diving in, like, GameStop stores. And they'd walk away with just random shit. I'm gonna say, that's usually where you start hitting the ratchet realm. Also, I am gonna say, if you throw away a t-shirt you bought, did you still buy it? Yeah. Yeah, I suppose if somebody was going through my trash, would be like, that's my shit. Like, it's my trash, but it's still mine.
I'd better go...
They were getting sued for people eating from them. I ate something out of the dumpster and am now sick.
What God?
Nani?
Yona, I have to get to the eastern gate. What's that?
Nani? What the hell is this? Do I really have to do all this? Okay, I guess so. So wait. But yeah, you make a fair point. Still, I love how fucked the legal system is, that's an argument people have had. They're just like, I am suing you for eating this rotten food and now I am sick. And the thing is, in a court of law, that argument may actually hold up, aside from the court being like... I wish there were just, like, common sense rulings where the judge would just sit there and be like, that's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard. And then ban the guy.
Look at this. There's maybe...
That's it. That's the place. It's also the only time you get to take this route. Any other time you take this route, it will not work. You can only go through the boat. Which is kind of why going here's a pain in the ass. That's such a silly argument. Okay, I'll probably go for a little longer before I try starting a new game with the name Dingus and seeing what'll happen. Maybe I had to do that instead. I don't actually know the conditions for, what you do, Hickey. I don't know the conditions to get ending E. I'm assuming it has something to do with Kaine, or a meal, if anything.
No, there are shades here too? She'll never make it out of here.
God, I love how small scale the encounters are for Dingus. When he starts out as a kid and isn't just like bodying fucking hordes of shades. I don't even need the XP. Oh, dumpster diving and finding stuff that was only just a few days past the sell-by date. I feel like there's so many food pantries nowadays that, like, you don't have to worry about starving. Like, I know if I ran out of food, I'd be able to go to one, personally. Because I've had to back when I was, like, 17. And there's a lot of, like, free resources to find it. Like, you don't have to just, like, subsist off food stamps. The bad thing is, and this is actually one of the reasons why people in poverty are so obese, is most of the stuff that gets thrown out is, like, sweets. Like, stuff that goes past due, it's like, it's not ice cream, it's like cakes, pastries, shit like that. Like, actual, like, meat and vegetables does not go to the food pantry. It just gets, like, trashed. But all the cakes and shit, they have so much of. Like, if you subsisted solely off, like, food pantry food, you have to make an effort to not get something that isn't a fucking cake. And, like, food's food at the end of the day. Like, you know, it's a catch-22 of, like, yes, you are technically malnourished in terms of actual nutrients, but you will not starve. The thing is that food consists of just fat, cream, and sugar. And you will be diabetic. Yeah, I was going to say, if people are, like, actually out of food to the point that they're starving, they're not trying hard enough. I'm going to say there's buses. Well, okay, in the U.S. there isn't buses, and I shouldn't say not trying hard enough. But if you have a car and you're out of food, you have ways to get food. They do exist. I guess at that point it'd be whether or not you even know it exists. Oh, our food pantries were... Okay, there were some veggies, but it was mostly just fucking cakes. It was cakes, donuts, weird pastries. There was so goddamn much of it. Like, I wouldn't have minded. Like, back then I was 17, so I was like, ooh, cakes. Yeah, there's some canned stuff, but it's few and far between. It's mostly, like, shit that was thrown out because it didn't sell. And, like, if you're starving, you don't really have room to be picky, but it didn't sell for a reason. Like, I've gotten some weird... I think the best haul I ever got going to a food pantry was no one wanted it. It was these weird, like, Euro egg things. God, they were delicious. and I was able to get so fucking many of those. I literally had a freezer full of them because I had damn near 80, 90 of them. And to me, at 18, that was one of the best hauls I ever got. It's like protein, eggy, cheesy, meaty. It was top tier. It was pretty rad back in the day. I wouldn't mind those again, but I wouldn't be able to eat them now.
Yo! What is it with these things? I don't have time for this. I have to save Yona! Give her back! Get out of my way! Give my sister back!
For the love of all that is holy, would you please stop pounding me?
Then move! Yona!
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner. I am a being of incalculable importance, and yet you approach me as a common cockroach.
Yona, say something! Yona! Yona!
This is why I loathe dealing with people. Now see here, I admire.
There. So how do we save Yona?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply disappear.
You can really do that?
I am Grimoire Weiss. My very name brings kingdoms to their knees.
Then
God, I
do it
love
already,
Weiss.
You will refer to me by my full and proper name.
Just keep coming.
You should not have turned your blades on me, foul creatures. With a single word, I, Grimoire Weiss, can shatter the very universe itself. Now, prepare to...
Oh dear?
It seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape me.
Are you for real?
I'm sorry, I love this guy so much.
Did you just suck the blood out of those things?
Bloody sounds are words, and words are power.
Okay.
Is this a memory?
You alright, Vice? Hang in there.
It would seem I can regain my powers by defeating these monsters.
I'm also not getting any XP from this.
Magic?
There's no reason for me to go hard when I'm fighting these
This
mooks.
is the true power of Grimoire Weiss.
Hold on, Yona. I'm coming. Is that all of them?
It seems our task is going to be more difficult than I first envisioned.
Hansel and Gretel, everyone's favorite folks.
Look how these foolish creatures charge heedlessly into battle. Still, dealing with both of them at once may prove to be a daunting task. It's a defensive barrier.
That sounds bad.
Enemies with such barriers are impervious to both weapons and magic.
Like I said, bad.
That said, the enemy cannot move so long as the barrier is in place. Focus your attacks on the other. Now, put it out of its misery.
A talking book and moving statues? Really?
I've already seen this.
Learn the pattern of its shots, then finish it off.
I've got my hands full just dodging. Is this more of your power?
It would seem so.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Now is your chance. Attack with all your might.
There we go. That'll crack him.
They are not but a horde of faceless minions. Swat them aside.
We got him on the ropes.
Focus on the small ones first.
Yona!
Perfect. Thank you for saving me. How much more of this do I have to do before I figure out ending E? There hasn't really been any new stuff, per se. We do have everyone's favorite book with us now, though. Honestly, I like these early chapters with him because of just the sheer amount of shit he talks the whole time. And Dingus is still super naive at this point until much later. So it's just a joy.
So Yona hasn't...
I already know I gotta go talk to
She's just
fucking
a little
Popola.
kid. She doesn't deserve this.
I can tell it has... literally, the name of this sword is... Nameless Blade. Let's use the automata weapon since we're here.
I heard about...
Is that a katana? That's a... I don't deserve this! Are you having a bad day? Do you want to talk about it, amigo?
Oh!
I still think it's super cool that,
A white book, a black book, and
Oh, is it?
disease.
the way the music direction handles things,
Is something
like the vocals only being there when you're around
I
Devila.
was just thinking.
And now we gotta sit through this crap.
When the Great Black Book... It got... No. Once you arrive, he lives...
Okay, if I meet Kaine and nothing new happens, then I might start a new game as a Dingus instead of Chad. I want to see if it'll even allow me to.
I must say, that Song of the Ancients is a rather catchy number. I can see why the bards kept
God, I
it
still
alive
remember trying to do
for
Fragile
eons.
Deliveries. That shit was terrible.
Yeah, it's a real toe tapper. Wait, do you even have toes?
And just
You can save Yona.
Vice looking for any opportunity to
Maybe
shit on
you can
him.
Save the whole world.
Can I, though? I wonder.
I guess I won't use you for kindling after all.
You really should treat omnipotent magical beings with more respect.
I'm moving as fast as I humanely can. Unfortunately, you don't start with the bore unlocked, so I just gotta huff it. But we can still haul ass relatively well. It's not the worst I've done. There's guy in his house. I can't wait for this guy to tell me he doesn't have shit for me. I do think visually the area's really cool.
This is a weird place for
If you ever see bridges that extend into like a chasm, then you gotta wonder how people built those supports in the first place. Like, those are just giant wooden-ass supports. That is not structurally sound at all. Also, the fact that shades just randomly appear in the area is total bullshit.
Is anyone even here?
We don't trust your kind.
Fucking hell, there really are a lot of shades here.
I'm looking for someone who knows about the sealed verses.
You're just like her. Like Kaine.
This must
Who's that? God, I don't know.
What? What? It would appear there are no powerful shades here. The sealed verses would never be found in such a place.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Popola and figure out a new plan.
And to say, without the spear, I can't cover as much ground. At least in terms of, like, aerial shenanigans. Okay, if something was gonna happen, it would happen here. It's a mud hut. We love those.
Nice flowers.
Those are lunar tears.
You're kidding.
Hands off the flowers.
Vice? Why's that lady in her underwear?
I fear we have greater issues to deal with.
That's a good question.
Wait, is she a shade?
God, I love how fast she just immediately goes to like, well, time to beat the shit out of this kid. Why isn't she attacking?
Bitch. I knew this would happen.
We did it. We've saved the city.
Heck?
By my very pages, the girl wields magic.
She is one angry lady. Yeah, counterattack just directly bodies her. Then we get a shade that pops up, and we gotta fight that.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? What? What the heck is going on here?
Stay out of my way! He's mine, you idiots!
To the peer, we are not the focus of her anger.
Guess not.
Beware the shockwave. Hold back until we have a chance to approach.
And I'm out of juice.
Just spat something out. What are those?
And now we know that
Guys,
these
shades too?
are babies.
I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before. Ready your guard.
There we go.
Die! Die, die, die! I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
That woman's mouth is as fierce as her sword work.
Let's just focus on defeating this thing.
We got him.
Is she human?
This one has been possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We have to help her.
She is very unconscious.
You're awake.
You.
I'm sorry we attacked you.
Oh, you're...
Oh, see.
It's okay.
Ah,
Look, nothing. Get lost. Get lost already.
Okay, she's that
Oh,
very
and
nice.
one more. That monster...
a half-human and a giant shade.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
Do I even have a choice?
I'm more...
I forgot I was able to make any choices during the first part. How much longer do I have to do this before I actually figure out what ending E is? The game's not exactly giving me very many clues.
There must be a sealed verse inside that enormous shade. I'm certain
I'll go for a little longer, and then I'll
But
try
there's no
putting
way we can
Dingus as
take
the
that thing
name.
on now. I need to get stronger.
As I heard, it was relatively short, and we've been flying through this. Am I dumb? Alright, check on Yona. If nothing happens, I'll save and then I'll try new game as Dingus. If not, we'll keep playing this file.
what might that...
It's...
I have not...
She got the...
My
It's alright. This is... Reading it helps. But the final entry... Well, take a look.
I didn't actually want to do this. I was just seeing if he had different dialogue as a kid.
Say there, can you... Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
No, that happened.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just...
I know what you mean. Yona!
I'm gonna say, the game clearly remembers that I did
Let's
a
see.
run. Otherwise, I wouldn't have access to that. And that's supposed to be Daddy Nier from Gestalt. He's a real bang-up guy. I don't know what dialogue differences there were between Gestalt and Replicant, but I do think it's cool that you get to play as, they do have the throwback.
It's not each.
Here, let me take a piss real quick. Oh, wait. Give me 1 second. Fucking... Okay, I suppose we'll just keep going along. But I did want to state, I didn't realize that if you lean a certain way, like, you could really feel your piss. So I think whenever I have an itch, I'm going to do that from now on. You know what I mean? Am I using the fucking... Yeah, I'm using the weird sword. I also did have a incident recently, which I will talk about on the way to Seafront. Okay, so sometimes when you go to wipe your ass, mistakes happen. And,
Damn shades! Go away!
That villager is under attack.
we need to help him. Why guard break when you could just use Dark Lance and say fuck it anyway? But
Die, you foul beast!
what ended up happening was I went to go wipe and my hand slipped. And because my hand slipped,
Things are
and you busted it out when you ha ha ha, very funny. No, what ended up happening is I went to go wipe my ass and my hand slipped because it was slippery. It was one of those. And thanks to that, I smeared shit all over my back. So I was trying to stand up at the same time, so like my hips were like swinging down while my hand was going up. And it was not one of my finer moments. I did this while I was in the middle of work too, so like I was in a hurry. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's great. I mean, like, I couldn't tell anyone about it because I'm just sitting there like, yeah, that's not how we want to do this.
Watch it work.
I just wanted to share. Ah, yes, the worst quest in the game. But on the topic of really feeling your piss,
The fisherman mentioned.
yeah, I was able to like hit a certain angle, and you just, I don't know why, but you could really feel the flow. It's like when you swish spit in your mouth. Okay, this time I will fish successfully. This is it. We're back here doing... I swore I would never do this again. The game will give the fish to you if you can't figure it out. It's... Ah, lovely.
When the fishing pole met...
Yeah.
Come on. It needs to dip 3 times. 1. 2. This is it. That's him. That's the guy. Yeah. Eat shit.
We're all set.
I'm gonna say, if you fail... That's one of my favorite missions to fail.
Hold it! I said... How can that... You...
What? You... Are you asking...
No.
Sorry.
Why, you selfish...
I just love the fact that you can ignore her entirely. I don't think you're... Well, normally you don't feel your piss coming out, but I think it's because it constrains, you know, the tube. It's like the more narrow the tube, the more force has to go into it in order to shoot. So naturally, this gives you an enhanced sense of touch. So without using your hands, using that method I described, you can, in theory, touch your penis. Or, well, touch your piss. You already know how to touch a pee-pee. You don't need me to tell you. I'm gonna say, but for all those connoisseurs out there, now you know. I pray all y'all's next trip to the toilet's an enjoyable one with that information. Yeah, today, because of the... Today's Chad's birthday, but he's not here, so I had a party by myself. God, these... I still remember reading these the first time. God, were they so fucking sad. I can't help but be depressed whenever I read them. It's just like, I wish my brother would write to me more often. It's like, what's the penalty for dying in this game? You fucking die and the game ends. Sticking Q-tips in your pee hole. We all have to make sacrifices. I mean, like, I don't do it anymore. I mean, like, maybe every once in a while. If I have, like, the itch. It's like when you have a mosquito bite and you really gotta scratch it and you know you shouldn't. I think I don't know if it reverts to last save. I think it reverts to a checkpoint. It's one or the other. You don't have to go back too far, though. Just save often.
Hey.
Yeah?
Do you think
Wait, dude. Do I really have to help the old lady? Are you fucking kidding me? That's a main quest. God damn it.
All the nightmares in all the world.
They really want you to do this quest. God, I hate the fact that I've developed this tech. Operation Tendies in the oven is a go. Circumstances are different this time. You're on an official mission for the United States government. It'll be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev machine at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it'll mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution. A sneaking? Are you trying to, like, cook tendies and make sure your parents don't catch you? What kind of dipshit moves like this? Fucking Beyblade my way around the world. But I was thinking specifically, on days where it burns when I pee, I could use that technique that I've learned to scratch that burn. You feel me?
Huh?
God damn it.
You.
Fine.
How can we...
This was a trip that didn't need to happen. But they really want you to figure out the Lighthouse Lady's story. God, I wouldn't mind some tendies. I actually ran out of real food. All I have left are hot dogs and high-fiber noodles. It's those weird konjac noodles that have, like, no calories and are exclusively fiber. So, like, I can mash them in my stomach if I want to feel full. And I have some super, like, low-carb spaghetti sauce. So I could mix them all up if I want to. But we're not exactly, like, cooking with gas right now. And if I eat those noodles, I will shit my pants. God, can you imagine how long this would be if I didn't set up everything so we could just do the Shadow Lord's castle then and there? Somebody's gonna see this VOD and they'd be like, oh my god, I wonder if he's talking about the quality of the game or the melodrama of it all. And they're like, oh, he's talking about smearing shit on himself. We all make mistakes. Oh yeah, we gotta deliver that letter to Popola. I don't know who had the boar quest. But it would do us a lot of favors if I could access it.
Let's...
The funny thing is, the boar at this stage of the game is like an early boss fight. He just has way too much health for the time that you're supposed to be fighting him. You also run slower as Kid Dingus, I realize. Interesting. I like how they make it a point to give you Iron Will because of how memey it is. It's also the only time that the game breaks the fourth wall. Well, actually, there are a few other times the game breaks the fourth wall, but they're few and far between, and it's usually Grimoire Vice. It's never Dingus. God, I forgot how cancer this was. Yeah, he does move slower than adult Dingus. Like, even his sprint speed is lower. Huh. I didn't notice that because of just how fast you're moving in the second half. I was like, this is cool. And realized it makes such a difference, though. I do admit, I do think ending D was very fitting for the game. And we actually get to end the game on a positive note. Like, at least one good thing happened, you know? Instead of the misery that was all the other endings. 'Cause all the other endings were, pretty rough. Well, I suppose ending A when you don't know anything, that's just ignorance is bliss. Fuck. Yeah, I hope that they have a record of those.
Might as well check.
In Accord's library. I really am looking forward to going through all the third-party stuff. And I think I did a good job of piecing together the story so far. I think I have a complete understanding of Drakengard's timeline. When I'm playing Automata, I'll talk about the third-party stuff, because I doubt any of you are going to read it. And I could probably summarize it up well enough.
Hey there, wanna let a girl? Come.
To the junk heap.
Black squalls in our village now.
Yeah. It's not really a way to speed this up. I wonder if it would have done the Undertale thing, where it just prevents you from having certain names after you do the do.
What do you know about this junk heap?
I know there's a lot of
guess there are
garbage.
Ancient ruins buried there? It's full of old scrap and other weird stuff that no one understands. To get there, we have to cross the Iron Bridge to the northeast. Hopalus says these huge metal crates used to cross that bridge all the time in the old world.
Humans certainly were wise back then.
I don't know. If they were so smart, why did we end up like this?
Makes it sound like a bad thing. You guys are doing pretty well for yourselves. Remember, the best way to start moving ahead in life is a positive mindset. An HIV positive mindset. I was gonna say, haven't, like, STDs been totally removed on, like, the timeline of things? In, like, the current era, I would say. 2024, most people know about wearing protection. I think that... I doubt people still get syphilis.
Hey, oh, it's no, you and it's you got here and
God damn it!
Bring me.
Okay, guess we're doing this now. Oh, for due to VOD purposes, though. Oh. I didn't realize it was that much of a taboo subject. To the factory.
Aye, it is bright. right in here.
Looks like the ancient machinery is still working. Not that we have any idea how it works.
Ruins from ancient times, patrolled for eons by unstoppable machines.
Yeah. Doesn't seem...
Okay, we gotta just go to the end of this area, I think is what it was. Yeah, that's it. God, I fucking hate this place. You spend so much time here, and it's not fun time. This place exists solely to just be a dungeon for you to grind.
You sure do like to complain, Vice.
That is the only reason this place exists, and I hate it. By the way, she hates women. Oh yeah, one of my coworkers is apparently a huge Final Fantasy fan, and he won't stop messaging me shit about it now that he knows that I also play it.
It's pretty
Final Fantasy 14, at least.
Yes, hardly suitable work for children.
They both looked so skinny, too.
I'm certain the Elder has been giving his share of their food to his brother.
There we go. Tell him no spoilers. Yeah, I had to. Because he really wanted to talk about story shit, and I'm like, no.
It seems we...
God, I've spent so much time in this place. I hate it. Can you imagine somebody got ending D and they're like, that's it, that's the whole thing. Yokotaro, you sadistic fuck. Because you enjoy their rich culture. He was actually kind of based. We were talking about game development stuff and like the state of the industry. Because we're in a meeting with like 45 extra minutes to kill. It's like getting ending L in Automata. What, playing FF14? Or being on the Brazilian server. How many of these fucking pieces of shit do I need? Now we're cooking. Time to leave.
That should do it.
Just giving up after getting a particular ending. Yeah, that's fair.
You ever wish you could just warp back to the client after you get their stuff?
Whoa.
Yeah. It's apparently a kind of magic that can zap you to faraway places in an instant.
Ah, that one. Well, I would stay away from such devilry were I you, lad.
How come?
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
Wow. All right then.
Weren't there journalists who actually didn't even realize? There were actually a lot of people who didn't realize that Automata had more than one ending. Like, they got ending A and then just stopped. Not realizing there was, like, a whole fucking game to keep going to.
Here you can.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Mom, oh, need some work done on your...
Ah. Actually, probably could have upgraded those if I really wanted to. Can I buy broken arms?
Come back.
You know what? Fuck it. We're going. If this is ending E, they sure make you play the shit out of it first. The only reason I haven't given up yet is because I know that after a certain point it transitions into it. I just don't know when. All I know is someone was like, it'll take like 45 minutes. It has taken longer than 45 minutes, but I'm assuming I'm just slow.
Deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the affairs of these children?
Yona and I both know what it feels like to miss your mother.
I'd give you broken arms for free. Thanks, G. That's how I know you're a true friend. Oh yeah, isn't FF14 in maintenance for like the next 2 or 3 days? It's also the only time you get to take this route to get to your destination. And limiting cross-world travel for an undisclosed amount of time as well. I guarantee it's because they know there's going to be a shit ton of congestion. We all know there's going to be a shit ton of congestion, so... I'm excited already. Where's the bomb? Good job, Boyle. Alright, this is where I could get a shit ton of XP. This is also the only time this mechanic is ever used. I don't know why, it's hyper-specific, and that's just the way Yoko Taro wanted it. I don't know why. How did that not kill him? Holy shit. They throw so much shit at you during this section. There we go.
You can't possibly believe their mother managed to fight her way down here.
Try being a David Lynch fan.
Or, for that matter, that she has been collecting scrap metal for a solid week. Open your eyes, lad. The woman is clearly...
She's alive. Miracles don't happen if you don't believe in them, okay?
Miracles.
A David Lynch fan. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, I'm thinking of Kane and Lynch. My bad. Dog Days. Oh, fuck. No one is a Kane and Lynch fan. I heard those games were really good back in the day. Or at least that they were Kino. Albeit the second game didn't sell well, apparently. Like Kane and Lynch Dog Days, I think is what it was. This is where the fun begins.
Yeah, this might be a problem.
Be aware of your surroundings. It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
It's okay, we got him right where we want him. I don't think Ray Chase does the voice for 9S, does he?
Don't let yourself be crushed.
Oh, you think?
I wonder who does. I think it's the guy who does the voice for Yosuke and Dito.
Keep an eye on the shadows.
There we go.
What a troublesome piece of machinery.
Oh, come on, now what?
Clear them all out. That's the only way. No mere machine can defy us.
Stay focused, Vice.
God, I like how he starts getting into it, too. Like, even Vice is eventually like, yeah, let's kick his ass! Like, they become really good friends. A boy in his book.
This thing's got all kinds of moves.
Now all that remains is that oversized head.
That's not good.
These chambers are loaded with bombs.
Yeah, we noticed. Now's our time. Fuck.
It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
Oh, yeah, I have to stun him first. My bad. They're pretty subpar, but they're edgy. Yeah, wasn't it at that time everything had a piss filter?
Try feeding it one of those bombs.
Where have I heard that plan before? It's working!
There we go.
Unbelievable. Such an obvious weak point.
Unbelievable. My wife, you know.
Stupid machine!
Good. Keep after it.
Okay, we got him right where we want him. Yeah, there was that weird era of gaming where everything had, like, some piss filter. I remember specifically because as a kid, I owned Deus Ex, the first game, the first one on Xbox 360. I didn't have the OG one that was on PC. I've never played it. It's on the list. But what ends up happening is that whole game had a piss filter. I did actually play that game to completion. It was one of the oddest experiences I had when I was younger. Because, like, I could tell the game was good. I could just never tell if I was doing things right.
What's the...
And I always tried super hard to be, like, really, really thorough as shit. Like, I would autistically search everything, because the game had a lot of secrets.
What? I don't...
Yeah, she's dead.
I think... I mean...
That's when he hits me with the, thank you for saving me.
Damn it.
But yeah, Deus Ex on the Xbox 360, aside from the piss filter, was a decent game.
I hope...
Hey, safe trip.
Well, that was nice of him. Yeah, that game had a shit ton of secrets, side quests, and like 50 different ways you could solve any problem.
Indeed.
Like, it's super easy to shoot your way through shit, but it's no fun, because they give you so many tools that it's a shame whenever you don't use those tools. Like, you have stealth, hacking, lockpicking, you can move shit, and they give you a lot of tools for stealth.
Do you not fear these shades?
Of course. I'd be stupid not to. But I have to save Yona, no matter what.
I see. Then I won't try to stop you.
You're a pretty good listener for such an old-timer, Vice.
I should be offended.
But they give you so many tools that going in with combat actually feels lackluster. At least that's how I felt. Because any time I'd go loud, I'd be like, there's a stealth route I missed, or there was all this shit I could have hacked to make this cooler. Because styling on people in that game, like, you could just as easily light everyone the fuck up if you wanted to.
Shades!
The hell are you doing here?
We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order,
Yeah, that's not happening.
Honestly, like, Vice and, what was it? Vice and Kaine's relationship will never not make me laugh.
I don't know. But they're all over the village, too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
To defeat the Shades! Maybe I have to kill these guys. Damn it. You know, it's funny, I actually take more damage from myself than I do the enemy. Yeah, in order for Kaine to move up, I have to actually do that.
This is hot.
Alright, time to kill the big shot. Oh boy.
Keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
Rot in hell, you fucking asshole!
Did you just say what I think you said?
I really do love the dialogue in this game. That will forever be a high point.
Good sweet lord. I have never heard such a thing. Kaine struts. You must hurry.
There we go. We're able to bamboozle him.
Get out, half-breed. You brought these shades here. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me.
Kaine, sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
It's the babies! Not the children! There it is. There we go. Oh, I think I actually have to kill these things.
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
Okay, yeah. These guys have to die.
We should join her.
Right.
Ain't you people got places to be? God damn it.
It can escape us no longer.
Also, I was able to target Kaine there for a second. I don't think she would have appreciated that.
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Oh my god, shut up.
They're just so fucking polar opposites.
Look, just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
I do like how Dingus getting older after the petrification kind of like evens the playing field socially. Fuck. They'll just keep going, huh?
My grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death.
Ooh, kind of closer.
She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Come on, really? Yeah, if I let him go too wild.
Desperate offensive, I see.
That attack's bad news.
I still don't know what you're talking about. 'Cause at no point is it mentioned. Like, I guarantee she's talking about the fact that she's possessed. Will you just fucking die already, man? Awesome.
I'm on it. Kaine!
She's
I
dead,
think
Jim.
she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
There it is.
Grandma, can I rest now?
The memory does
so
not
tired.
stop. What? I can't skip this.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it. Come on!
This is it. I had tears in my eyes when I woke up this morning. I must say I had a really sad dream. Maybe I'll talk to Kaine about it the next time I see her. This is new.
Fuck. Again. There's that dream again. Every time I wake up from it filled with pain and sadness. With this feeling like I've somehow forgotten something extremely important. When I look at my broken sword, it reminds me of my battle with the Shadow Lord. Somehow it's been 3 whole years since I saved Yona. That was supposed to be it. Goal achieved. Game over. So then, why was I crying? Three years have passed, and I still haven't found the answer to that question. Not exactly the restful sleep I was hoping for. Damn it. Guess I'll go kill some shit.
Oh, damn. I get to play as Kaine.
Emil.
Attack power 999, weight extra heavy. Wow. This is interesting. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn, she really just brutalizes whoever she's fighting, doesn't she? Is the Ares still gone? It is.
I killed so many shades when I was trying to rescue Yona. But now, I have this strange feeling like somehow they're not all bad. Couldn't for the life of me explain why, though.
That's what the ladies say about my cock, he said with great relish. Even the loading screen changes, wow. Also, I have to know, everyone keeps saying it, but just the one time. There's nothing there.
Come here, you annoying little bastards.
I thought for sure, okay, I was starting to doubt it. But I knew you guys were making it up. I do remember the 2B skirt thing, but I don't think it's in this one.
Gosh, every last one of you. Feels like there's a lot of shades around lately. Maybe I should check in on Yona's village.
2B skirt thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot she has magic. Like, it's on a cooldown, but still. What level is she? Level 45. And she just fucking nut crushes them? Holy shit, that is badass. This is cool. And she just absolutely beats the piss out of people. God damn. That's a hell of a smackdown, too. I gotta say, because she jumps up, kicks them down, and then fucks them up. Christ. The 2B skirt, yeah, you look up her skirt, then she swats you away like an unruly child. God, she beats I mean, I wish she was a little stronger, but she beats ass. God, there really is a lot of fucking shades here now. Not exactly like pushover shades either, like big boy shades. And a lot of them. Christ. Okay, her move is basically the heavy attack. Let me see, does she do the thing?
Stop distracting me.
She kicks a fucking camera? That's great! If I do it 5 times, do I get the Chivo for it?
The hell are you looking at?
I'm just admiring the features of the game.
Back off.
I recognize that Polish.
Catch a glimpse?
Yeah, the fact that she actively hits you, she'll just swat you away. And there is no bulge either. Wait a second. I saw it! Oh god, you were right! That's a fucking... That is... Oh god! It's real!
Enough already.
I thought you were pulling my leg, man! It's just... It's so subtle! They rendered it in everything! How many times do I have to do this to get a Chivo? I think it's 10 times.
You think you're hot shit, huh?
Then I want to hear her voice lines for it. Just the fact that it's... I mean, this whole time!
Quit it.
I thought... I thought you all were making it up! I just didn't think it'd be something they'd actually put in the game.
This is your last warning.
Oh damn, she gets angry too. Okay, I think this is the 10th time.
Alright, fuck off and die, you pervy little shit! Creepy bastard must have a death wish or something.
The fuck? There it up. I got a fucking game over, are you kidding? I did get the Chivo for it. You have to do it 10 times, oh my god. I got a letter from Kaine. She said there's a town far, far away. I wish I could see it. I wonder how big it is. Yeah, I thought you all were making it up.
Come here, you annoying
I thought when she said
bastards.
mutation, she was referring to the, what was it? I thought she was referring to the shade thing. Not the fucking giant dick and balls.
I'll crush every last
It's
one
so
of you.
subtle, too. You wouldn't, like, that would not be my first thoughts.
Feels like there's a lot of shades around lately. Maybe I should check in on Yona's village.
Oh yeah, there was that one clue. Because they do mention it vaguely in, the memories. No! No, I didn't!
Die, damn you! Die!
This dude's getting his ass beat.
Hey, get back! It's dangerous here.
I think that's my line, buddy.
I know, I usually don't go in the threads because there's nothing to talk about. Like, everything about the game... Like, I didn't start going on V until, like, later down the line. So I wasn't there during the period of release for this.
Shades have been on the rise around here lately. Now go home.
Oh, believe me, I want to. See, we haven't been able to get in touch with anyone in the Forest of Myth. Somebody's got to go over there and make sure they're all right.
And that someone is you. You will make it 10 feet before some shade mauls your ass. I'll go.
What? Really? Oh, wait. You should take these. I'll wait for you around here. Let me know what you... I'll wait for you...
Wow. I mean... Still, shit. I just never thought. It wasn't one of my first thoughts of what she could possibly be referring to. I guess the only real clue was the fact that she was bullied as a kid. Then they did specifically use the word sexless when referring to her face.
Hey, anybody home?
That's not good.
Shit.
Nani?
What are those things doing here? Wait, did they kill the villagers?
Okay, real quick, does anyone here know how long this section is, or is this going to be like 3 or 4 hours? Because I do have to call it a night sooner rather than later. It's almost 11 o'clock and I got work tomorrow. If it's only a bit longer, then I can do this.
Why would robots be coming out of a place like that?
But if not, then I do have to call it a night. That, and I kind of want to explore around certain locations as kind of...
The hell's going on here? What's a place like this doing inside a tree?
That's a good question.
Welcome to the Sea of Humanity. Welcome to the Cemetery of Sin and Punishment.
The hell?
You are a replicant. A manufactured existence. Individual name, Kanye.
Who are you? Show yourselves.
Remain calm. Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet.
Creepy little freaks.
I wanted to go visit Yoda and stuff, though, is kind of... And talk to the workshop bros. There's a lot of robots, jeez. I do like the fact that, like, even the gameplay mechanics, like, you can't access the Grimoire when Vice isn't with you.
This is an integrated information management database designed to resemble a perennial plant. It transmits phenomena recorded in its memory unit.
I don't understand a damn thing you're saying.
Observations of you have been recorded as well. You brought an end to Project Gestalt. You killed the original Gestalt. Now the remaining Gestalts run wild because they have nowhere left to go. Your actions have caused the deaths of countless replicants.
Show your damn faces already!
Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet. Soon we shall meet.
So the tree isn't a tree. That's why it recorded memories. And they acknowledge that everyone's a replicant. But apparently the death of the Dingus Gestalt is causing all the other shades to go berserk. God, the fact that Kaine fucking kills you if you look up her skirt. Oh, that's great. I'm glad they put that in the game. That is cash money. God damn.
How nice of you to join us. Yes, how nice of you to join us. We are the administrators.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
How full of life you are. We won't get anywhere like this. Now then, let us fight. My name is Maelstrom. My name is Mars.
What the hell are you saying?
We are the administrators. The administrators of this forest.
Charge forward and slash like a motherfucker. Bait, that's canon. Wow.
What the sweet crap is up with these freaks?
Oh shit, he blew right through my guard.
We have long been watching. We have long been listening.
Oh shit.
The stories of recycled vessels. The voice of a recycled world. What will you show us? Will you show us your potential? Entertain us.
Oh, this is taking a direction for the weird. I knew there was going to be some freaky deaky shit at some point. I was just waiting for the other foot to drop.
Fucking worthless heap of scrap!
I feel like I'm playing a Zero all over again.
How truly fascinating you are. You are just as we expected. Come this way.
Oh, hey, flowers.
You are strong. We have taken the liberty of sampling that strength. We have reproduced you at the point in your journey in which you are strongest.
Son of a... Are those things me?
There are copies of you machined by machine. A collection of microscopic plant-based propulsion units bound together with massive particles. The same as this very forest. A massive forest of memories coalesced by the triumphs of quantum mechanics and massive research. A forest that records anything and everything about the world.
If you wanted me to follow any of this, you're gonna be real fucking disappointed.
Your comprehension is unnecessary. After all you care for is killing. Is this not so?
I mean, she ain't wrong. I just love how she actively doesn't give a fuck about any of this.
These other me's are brittle as hell. I ought to be insulted.
It matters not how many copies you destroy. They will simply disperse and immediately reconstruct themselves. There is still much fun to be had. We have finally come to an end.
God damn, you're annoying. I'm gonna tear these freaks apart, eat the pieces, and shit them into a trash can. Fucking hell.
Have we reached the end? Have you reached your limit?
Damn it.
How unfortunate.
You little fuckers.
Kaine! Are you okay?
Emil?
You betcha! Anywho... It's good to see you safe.
Yeah.
The gang's all here, man.
I sense tremendous power in that magic circle. I think it's acting as an energy source. If we can destroy it, all the other Kaines should disappear too.
Got it.
I'll take care of the magic circle. You focus on kicking some Kaine butt. I mean, the other Kaine's butts. Not your Kaine butt. You, the real Kaine.
Yeah, I get it, Emil. Just focus.
Number 7. A magical weapon forged by humans. A being who absorbed the power of number 6 and transcended humanity.
Who is that? What are those voices?
Just a couple of little fucks.
Okay, I will admit this is actually super fucking cool. Then the fact that we get to see a continuation after we confirm that Emil survived. All that shit.
Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we fought together.
This seems familiar. I think there was someone else who used to fight with us. My memories are...
Unusual phenomenal fluctuation observed. Singularity signature detected in replicant Kaine. Fascinating.
I knew it. One of them was a singularity.
Fascinating.
That's the word accord used to refer to someone who could actually, like, affect change within a timeline.
Kaine, I did it!
Damn, our boy's got so many hands I can't even keep count.
Is that a doorway?
Beyond here lies that which was lost. The final hope for you to reclaim.
What the fuck? Kinda came to see me. She came all the way here just to see me. God damn, she's adorable. Honestly, if I had more time, I'd probably go
What is this
check out other
place?
locations.
At least there don't seem to be any bad guys around.
Emil, I didn't get a chance to ask yet with all the fighting and shit, but what happened to you back then? And where have you been? And why the hell do you have 4 arms?
Kaine, Look, it's gonna take way too long to get into all that now.
Fine. I was worried, you know?
Aw, Kaine. But look at us now. Team Camille, back together again.
Yeah, I guess so.
This place reminds me of a certain area from Nier, what is it, Automata as well. They have like the same aesthetic. Hey, it's the Shadow Lord's castle! And crates? Everything's just colorless.
Kaine, I feel like I've forgotten something really important.
Tell me about it.
You too?
Yeah, I can't really describe it, but it's like my mind is filled with this weird fog.
I think I made a promise to somebody? Like that we would go eat something delicious?
Well then, we'll just have to get those memories back.
Yeah!
If they end up remembering him in the end, this is gonna be so Kino. Well, not Kino, but... I don't think that's the word for it. It'd be adorable. And a really satisfying way to end things.
I feel an enormous magical power ahead.
Just don't do anything rash. Got it?
Got it. Same goes for you, Kaine. I don't want to be alone anymore.
Yeah.
That's a lot of skeletons. A Sonic onesie I'd rather burn. Was that area near Automata a reference to this place? I'll have to take a closer look when I get there. Because I do remember, like, the aesthetic for this was very familiar. Just like the castle.
Is this the Shadow Lord's castle?
Kaine, I'm sensing some powerful magic up ahead.
This is a very special place. To you and to the world. That is the core frame of this forest, within which a great variety of information is stored. Inside it exists all that this world is, including the memories you have lost. Though, rather than memories, it might be best to say the world you have lost. In any case, it is surely the answer you ought to seek.
Would you two shit sacks please shut up?
Oh, that's the same layout as, when she went berserk.
You don't get to decide who lives and who dies.
That voice. It's the one from my dreams.
I've heard that voice before.
These are your memories. A record you repeatedly rewrite.
We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine.
Damn it. What is this?
Do you suffer? Are you pained?
Shut the fuck up!
God, she's so cool.
You pathetic fucking shitpurse! Just die already! Where am I? Emil?
These are your memories. These are your records. This is your world.
This Oh, so this is where Automata got a lot of this shit.
The hell is this?
Sweet memories from deep within. Bitter memories that were sealed away.
Shades?
Shades. Human souls that have gone gestalt. These shades are but data reproduced via your records. They are the true humans you slaughtered on your journey. You are a foreign entity in this world. An error created by a discrepancy between memory and record.
I have not understood a single fucking thing you shitty little ass grabbers have said since we started this goddamn adventure.
Also, her parries are also really fucking cool.
Enough with this bullshit already.
You have heard many voices. Fear, hate, rage, suffering. Each of them has meaning.
Stop it! Stop it! I kill shades. That's all there is to it.
I do like the fact that she also has the teleports behind you kid move. God, she does so much damage that she actually pummels the shit out of this dude.
This is the deepest place in your memories. Memories you had sealed away. And this one is your worst memory.
Well, time for the rematch.
I'll kill you as many times as it takes. You goddamn fucking despicable piece of garbage!
Ow.
Upgraded the data that was recreated from your memories. Can you defeat this nightmare?
Shut your goddamn traps for one goddamn second and let me kill it already!
Efforts are futile. It cannot be stopped. There is no escaping this nightmare.
Someone else was there when I first fought this bastard. Fuck. Why can't I remember? This is some twisted shit right here, and you're gonna pay! I won't lose to you!
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. I think it's charging up its magic. Get the fuck down here, you worthless, piss-guzzling shit rag! Okay, that hurt.
Get out, half-breed! You disgust me. You disgust us all. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Enough already! Please, just shut up!
I'm going down.
Fuck. This is bad.
When Kaine's eyes flutter open, she sees a dozen villagers quizzically staring back. After a moment, she's realized she's collapsed on the ground where sharp stones dig at her flesh like... Whatever, that's not important right now. She pulls herself to a knee before rising on unsteady feet and sparing a glance at her surroundings. The fuck? What happened? Was I just fighting shades? Her mind races as her hand gropes unconsciously for the blade that has been her constant companion for so very long. Though she can't explain it, it's clear she's somehow been transported to a new world. Well, not entirely new. She recognized the hawk-shaped weather vane twisting slowly in the wind above her, as well as the small round homes with wisps of smoke drifting into the air. And of course there are the villagers, staring at her with a mixture of fear and disgust. Ah, familiar sight indeed. She's in the Eyrie. She's home. Is something the matter, girl? Kaine spins around at the voice and sees a woman ravaged by time. Her narrow hips barely seem strong enough to hold her body upright, while the shawl wrapped around her thin frame appears ready to fall apart at any moment. Grandma, is that really you? Her grandmother's eyes grow almost comically wide before blinking several times in succession. What's wrong, you fool girl? Is your head lost in your dreams? Dreams? Could this be a dream? But it feels so real. But she's dead. I watched that goddamn shade kill her, so if this isn't a dream, how the hell's she here? Unless those shades killed me, too. That must be it. I'm dead. And this is... Oh, stop with that nonsense already. Kaine flinches as her grandmother raises a hand in the air, expecting pain to come as correction for her foolishness, but instead of a blow, her grandmother simply places the hand upon her granddaughter's cheek. The warmth of it instantly spreads from her cheek to her face before filling her entire body with the kind of beautiful light. What's wrong, girl? Asks her grandmother. You upset? Do you want to go home? Kaine feels tears coming to her eyes and struggles to hold them back. Though she still has no idea what's happening, she knows one thing for certain. This is her grandmother. Sorry, Grandma, not sure where my head was at there. Just make sure you keep it attached, her grandmother chuckles as she pulls her hand away. Maybe this is a dream, or maybe I'm dead, I don't know. Either way, I'm not alone. As long as Grandma's with me, that's enough. I'll just tell you to stop spacing out, the grandmother says with a cackle. Here, now hold this. She hands Kaine a large sack filled to bursting with all manners of fruits and vegetables. Damn, Grandma, this is a lot. Well, it's important to treat yourself every now and again. Besides, these villagers may come to hate us, but the bastards are more than willing to take our money. We'll lend support as we can, even if they have to hold their noses while we do it. The grandmother trails off as if trying to remember something, then slowly turns around. What do you know, in all the excitement, I forgot to buy my medicine. A thin smile wavers on her face before vanishing into a lifetime's worth of crevices and wrinkles, causing Kaine to take a step forward. No, Grandma, that's fine. You go home and rest. I'll get it. The grandmother hesitates, clearly trying to weigh her own need for rest against her granddaughter's odd behavior of a moment before. Before she can start to argue, Kaine charges ahead, ignoring the small voice in her head that's telling her what a bad idea all of this is. Really, it's fine. Go home. I've got this. She pulls her grandmother's ancient wallet from her fingers, an act that requires a surprising amount of strength. Besides, you know how stubborn I am. Once my mind is set, there's no changing it. I wonder where you get that from. Seeing the further argument will be useless, her grandmother slowly turns and begins a long journey home. Kaine watches the figure recede from her vision, waiting for what seems an eternity to ensure everything's all right. Once the frail shadow vanishes over the horizon, she turns on a heel and makes for the apothecary. "Oh there," says the elderly apothecary as Kaine enters the store. "Here for Callie's medicine, are you?" Though few villagers had ever bothered to learn her grandmother's name, she and the apothecary were old friends. Perhaps that was the reason she'd always showed her kindness when so many others did not. "Yeah, if it's not about her." The shopkeeper immediately sets about his work, deftly pulling bottles and herbs from the shelves and mixing them with a practiced hand. Soon a peculiar smell begins to drift through the store, and one that immediately reminds Kaine of her childhood. "There you are," says the apothecary as he holds out a small cloth bag. "Sorry for the wait. I want to say that's a fine portrait you drew of your grandmother. Looks just like her, so it does. Honestly, I've never seen Callie so over the moon about anything. She brags about it every time she stops by." "You saw that?" says Kaine, her eyes narrowing. Said portrait was something she'd whipped up one day after getting her hands on some crayons, and to call it rough would be an act of purest generosity. The idea of grandmothers displaying it around town makes Kaine's stomach want to sink down to her feet, but slink it off into a hole somewhere. "You bet I saw it," the pleased apothecary says. "She brought it all the way here just to show me. It's been a long time since I've seen something so wonderful." Kaine's mind begins to whirl. The picture was shit. She was sure it was shit. Yet the man's reaction displayed the opposite opinion. Is he just being nice to me? The apothecary, as if sensing her skepticism, doubles down. "I can really tell you put your heart into it. It was wonderful." "Thanks," offers Kaine, who just wants the entire conversation to be over. She briefly considers how she's going to make her grandmother see so little traveling art show, but then realizes that train has likely left the station. Shaking her head to banish her increasingly shrill thoughts, she grabs the bag of medicine tightly and turns to leave, but just as she reaches the door, she hears a loud thud from somewhere back in the shop. Kaine turns around to see the apothecary crouching on the floor. "Hey there, you okay?" And the man does not reply. Kaine moves toward him. She assumes he slipped on something or hit his head on the low-hanging shelves, but the moment she draws close, she hears him begin to scream inside her mind. "My leg! Oh God, where's my leg?" Panic Kaine looks down, discovers the man's leg is gone. "Help me," screams the man's voice in her head. "Help me!" As Kaine looks down in horror, the man's fingers begin to shimmer and vanish. Reaches out for his other hand, only to find that it too is no longer there. Soon his arms go, then his legs, then the side of his face warbles out of existence, causing a stray eyeball to roll out of its socket and onto the floor. Says the voice if it could even be called that anymore. A moment later, what remains of the pitiful shopkeeper collapses into a heap of ash, releasing a small puff into the suddenly silent air. There's one dead boy. As Kaine stumbles back in horror, she hears a cacophony of terror rising up outside. Oh God, what's happening? My arms! Why can't I see? Kaine bursts out of the store and finds herself in a nightmare. Homes slough off the sides of cliffs, taking out pieces of scaffolding as they fall. Screams echo out everywhere, creating an opera fit for hell. Villagers run in mad circles before exploding into dust, their clothing drifting this way and that as it flutters, untethered through the air. As she stares at the scene wide-eyed, a single thought suddenly inserts itself into the forefront of her mind. Grandma. Kaine breaks into a run, the crumbling world around her forgotten. She leaps from one piece of falling debris to the next, using them as stepping stones to cross a world that's increasingly losing cohesion. As she continues her mad dash, flecks of ash have flown into her face. Her mouth, her eyes, ash. Buildings and people all reduced to so many cinders in the wind. Soon she arrives at her childhood home. Once a place filled with precious memories, a place she regarded as an oasis in an increasingly mad world, but now just nothing but a pile of ash. She gapes unbelievingly, a faint sound reaches her ears. Kaine. She's alive! With a speed born out of panic, she leaps into the giant pile and shoves it aside. It stings her eyes and burns her lungs, but she continues on, heedless of the danger. Finally, she pulls a small blackened foam out of the darkness. Come on, Grandma, we're getting out of here. Without waiting for a response, Kaine gathers her grandmother in her arms and breaks to a mad run, hoping to escape. But the wave of ash has become a tsunami, and before she can make it more than a few desperate steps, it reaches out with a cruel hand and overwhelms them. Kaine stumbles and falls, sending her and her grandmother tumbling into the ashes. One glance at her feet is enough to reveal the culprit. Her right legs vanish just below the knee. Take more than that to stop me, mutters Kaine as she slings her grandmother over her shoulder and begins to crawl away. We're gonna make it. We're going to live. As she crawls, her grandmother grows light, as if trying to magically reduce the weight of her own burden. As Kaine continues to struggle, she hears a small, soft voice into her ear. Thank you, Kaine. As the voice drifted away, the last of the pile of ash that used to be a grandmother drifts away in a soft breeze. Kaine screams, an impossibly sad and lonely sound, and begins trying to pull the ashes back. This can't be happening. But the ashes are mingling with all the other detritus from the Clav's village, and soon she can no longer tell which particles belong to who. Come on, come the fuck on already. She continues her frantic digging, her hand suddenly closes around a piece of soft, ragged fabric, her grandmother's shawl. I knew this place was a lie. I knew it, and I still couldn't do anything. I couldn't save anyone. I couldn't even escape. I just felt the peace in the place and accepted it. I wanted it. That's why there was nothing there. No reason to live, no goal, no anything. So this is why I'm... A new voice enters Kaine's world.
I say, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's best boy! After a moment, the voice calls out again, louder.
Now then, you wish to get him back, hmm?
Him. Who are you talking about?
For the love of all the heavens, I always did know you were a handful.
Though the voice begins to grate on Kaine's nerves, there's something else as well. A warmth, a familiarity.
Are you truly so daft that you have already forgotten one of your beloved traveling companions and friends?
Says the voice, which causes something deep in Kaine's memories to surge. That's right, I had friends, I was fighting to get one of them back. This realization, a blinding, radiant beam of light shoots out across the ash-covered world. Covering her eyes with one hand, she reaches.
Do hurry back now, hussy.
Fucking best boy indeed. Good job, Vice.
What is the matter? Do you still not remember? You've not time to become lost in your thoughts.
Right. Okay. Let's get him back!
Use my magic to topple the beast. I presume you know how to use magic, yes? Then give us a show, hussy!
I don't need your help to take out this goddamn fuckwaffle!
Use my power to knock the creature down with magic.
Okay, I will admit this is pretty fucking rad.
Well done! Now clobber the beast!
Let's fuck it up good! Shit, this thing is tough.
Let the next onslaught be our last.
Hey, Vice.
Yes.
Thanks.
Have you been in your cups again?
Fuck your face.
Ah, that's more like it. You sound of mind, hussy. What you're attempting's extremely...
Cram it, book. I'm doing this.
I see.
Ow.
Let not your resolution waver before mere illusions again, hussy.
Don't worry. I'll do what needs to be done.
And I'm right where we want him. Okay, I will admit this is kind of fucking hype. I know I like... I do enjoy cheesy stories to some degree, okay? Don't judge me. Especially after the hell that is the entirety of the series up to this point.
Do not relent in your assault.
Time to close this out!
Oh shit. Just fucking die.
Let us finish this.
So this is a replicant's potential.
Don't go. Gotta go back. Don't go.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I already made up my mind. Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes. Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide what my life means to me. It's my life, and I'll do whatever I want with it. So quit wasting time like a brainless fuckwit and get your ass back here now!
Well, here we are. Recover the person you Aw, that's sweet. No. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you forgot? You boot up the game after a while to replay it after you're like, fuck, what do I name my character? Aw, shit, that's so fucking cool. There's all my stuff. There's the one quest I hate. That's all my shit. God, can you imagine hitting no? And that final moment? God, that'd be so bogus. Recover the person you cherish. I give up. That's him, that's the guy. He's back.
I leave the rest to you, Hussy.
God, that was fucking cool. That looks oddly familiar. Oh, wait, no. Man, I'm just assuming.
Our journey may have been meaningless.
Our past may have been a mistake.
But we're not going back.
Even if this world comes to an end.
Because this is the world with the people we cherish.
Oh. I know it's a lunar tier, but I also remember Drakengard 3, and I'm pretty sure that just kind of, you know, that may have ended the world. That is a much better ending than D. Fucking, that was nice. I'm kind of curious if I could have visited Yona and stuff, though, is kind of... I guess we're not going to find out. If I had more time tonight, I would, but I should have been in bed like 45 minutes ago. Like, knocked out. I got work tomorrow. But that was wonderful. Honestly, I think this remaster remake was absolutely fantastic. It gets a little tedious if you're trying to go for all the endings, not to mention, after the first playthrough, it is frightfully... Like, the game's easy. It's very easy. It is 100% carried by its art direction, its music direction, and narrative. VA work does not slack at all, either. But I would describe this game as a beautiful experience. Auto isn't... You could put it on easy, and then there is auto combat. We're on normal, and we're doing shit manually. It does do, like, the DMC5 on journalist mode, where it does have auto combo, though. They made the combat like Automata. Oh. Well, that explains it. So the enemies just can't keep up with how fast and hard you hit them, I guess. That makes sense. Still, it makes for an overall... It's a fun experience, and then it just becomes like a narrative-focused experience after the first run. The first run is balanced, kind of. Like, it's still easy, but it wasn't as, like, absolutely broken as the follow-up runs. And I assume that's X. A parting greeting has been added to the... Visit that woman's house to acquire a new weapon. Hey, everyone's swords are all together. That's great. What was a parting greeting?
All right, is everybody here?
Present and accounted for.
You betcha.
Sure. All right, then. Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yona, why aren't you in bed?
Oh, hey! It's my big brother. I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to miss this.
Try and take it easy on her, okay? Yeah, you wouldn't turn down a request from your adorable little sister, would ya?
Popola, Devila, you're here too?
Looks like you're having yourself a grand old time, Sunshine!
Okay, who was that?
Shut up, Tyrion. You'll just make things complicated.
We haven't all the time in the world, Let us finish what we came here to do.
So, it's really gonna be over, huh? Does that make anyone else feel sad?
We have to say goodbye eventually. But hey, I'm sure we'll meet again.
You really think so?
I'm getting hungry over here. Want to hurry this up?
All right. Once again, from the top.
Dear players, the game is over, and we have a special message for you. Ready? 1, 2...
Thank you for playing!
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I mean, come on. That was great. I enjoyed that. Maybe I'm just a sucker, but, you know. Go to that woman's house for a new... Oh, I imagine I'll be able to get Kaine's sword for Dingus. Oh, it saves us right on where we left off. Yeah, and we could start the events all over again if we really wanted to. Well. Okay, I don't get that much. I gotta... But I will admit, that was super fucking cool. Replicant can kind of exist on its own. Honestly, it didn't necessarily need a follow-up in order for it to be like a fairly concise plot. And I like the little like tidbits that were given out referencing Drakengard. I feel like there could have been more put in place, but at the end, like the giant flower, I'm like, that's definitely end of the world right there. There's no way they threw that there after the third Drakengard and were like, oh yeah, man. Albeit, you know, Replicant came first. What is it? Replicant and Gestalt came first, and then Drakengard 3 happened. But, wow. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night here. This has been fantastic from start to finish, except on that, ending C and D were a pain in the ass to go grab. I feel like there was not enough content to justify, like, those playthroughs. But, you know, you do what you got to do. It was worth it to make it a part of the journey. And then following up with ending E, I think it's totally bogus that I don't think I would have been able to figure that out on my own. I had someone point me in the right direction, essentially. They're like, oh, just start a new game and keep playing. Like, oh, okay. They're like, you'll know it when you see it. What the fuck? Anyway. I need to start getting through the third-party content. Next up, I guess we have Automata. I'll see you then. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Mason FM with the Evening Hour. God bless you. God bless this stream. And God bless your hero. Shitlord signing off. Good night, everybody.